remembered the second line. There's a mystery in silence every time I close my eyes. I think I got it. Funny how you can be at so many different places at once and still be completely present in there. So let me just try that while it's there. Can you remember from the first verse? Should I go from the beginning?
Yeah.
What's that? Or the middle of the verse? Okay, I'll start from the beginning.
Practice the second verse and then start up.
Okay, Roz, I think this is for you. There's a secret hides in kindness I have yet to understand, and a peace that I'm afraid I'll never know. Bless my heart and take my hand, lead me to the promised land. I'm pretty sure that's where I need to go. If I could pray and move a mountain, if I could dance and be a rain, if love really made the world go round, and if drinking from a fountain couldn't make me young again, would it open up my eyes to just how easy it would be if I could only find something to believe? There's a mystery in silence every time I close my eyes, and a mighty voice I wish that I could hear. Lift me up and bless my soul, let the Spirit take control, and let it wash away my every fear. If I could pray and move a mountain, if I could dance and make it rain, if love really made the world go round, and if drinking from a fountain couldn't make me young again, would it open up my eyes to just how easy it would be if I could only find something to believe? And when it's finally time for me to leave this life behind, sooner than I might wish it would be, will I hear the angels sing? Will it stop my wondering? Will I finally feel like I am free? If I could pray and move a mountain, if I could dance and bring a ring, if love really made the world go round, and if drinking from a fountain couldn't make me young again, would it open up my eyes to just how easy it would be if I could only find something to believe? Oh God, if I could only find something to believe. If you get a chance, you might want to buy that record. Go online at the, I think it's lownav.com. I was at lownav.com, and the tribute album, and contribute to that cause. We get some real nice music on it. I'm going to put that song on my new CD. That one, but also the other one I did earlier, the Don't Believe Me Yesterday. We've got one last song for you, and I just really want to thank you so much for coming out and supporting me personally, supporting Russ and Julie as far as the house concert series, supporting live music, and allowing us. We're all creative. It's like we're not necessarily more creative than you. We're all creative beings, and I believe that very deeply, and I teach that a lot in my workshops. But those of us who've chosen the path of creativity and the challenge of making a living doing it and doing it full time, we need your support, and you allow us to continue doing what we're doing, and I can't tell you how grateful we are for you all. So thank you so much for that. And I will say the store will still be open at the end, and just in case you heard something that you didn't want to get, you say, oh, there's one song I like. I'll tell you what CD it's on.
Good Christmas shopping.
What's that?
Good Christmas shopping.
That's right, Christmas is just around the corner. And I'll be happy to sign it. In fact, actually, like the Dog People CD, like if you have a friend who has a dog that you know, you can get a present for them. They're real cheap. And I can go, for instance, to Susie, enjoy this gift from Mary with your dog, Fido, Pete's Freebo. Very unique gift, you won't get anywhere else. It fits in a stocking if you just kind of spread it out. I really want to thank Scotty Lund on percussion. Scotty did this all without rehearsal. He just totally just feeling his way through it and taking little hints and looks from me. Great job, man. No, very really made it groove. And the incredible Chad Watson on bass. Chad is not only a wonderful bass player, and for me as a bass player to have somebody who plays better than me is a real treat. He also plays wonderful guitar. And the other day we did have one rehearsal, and he came to my place and said, "Oh, can I play your piano?" I mean, it's, of course, and he just continued to blow me away. And he actually plays trombone as well. I thought about bringing the tuba, and I said to him, I said, "Can you bring your trombone and maybe we can do a little jam with tuba, trombone, and flute?" I thought that would be unique, if nothing else. But he had a little bridge work done, and he said, "I better not. I hate to embarrass myself by blowing a tooth out." So we didn't do that. But he's also a wonderful producer, and just an amazing musician and human being. So thank you so much, Jay.
I grew up in Kansas City, Missouri, watching the Midnight Special, and I told Dad, come here, watch this guy with an afro play a fretless bass in rock and roll. Come on. So it's an honor to play bass for the guy that turned me on in high school on the TV.
Pam Loe, who happens to be Chad's wife. Actually took the time and effort to learn these songs with a voice that had a cold that recovered enough to be able to do this, and I appreciate that. You did a wonderful job, and thank you so much. And the amazing FUZZBEE MORSE. FUZZBEE's as you might imagine, is a very interesting guy as well as an incredible musician. And one of the things that FUZZBEE does is he told me about this a month or two ago, and I actually went down there. He plays flute, he improvises, he likes to improvise, and he improvised on flute with a DJ, like a dance DJ.
at this place in Santa Monica, at 5th and Santa Monica. What's the name of the place?
Zanzibar.
Zanzibar. And it's every, what, Thursday?
It's Thursday, every Thursday night, Afro Funky night. I don't go every Thursday, but it's always really good.
And I gotta tell you, even if you're not like a dancer, you go in there, this is a very, very unpretentious audience, very, very interesting people. Few people dress to the hilt and do their thing, but most people don't, just kind of get there and dance. And FUZZBEE's up there just kind of with the disc jockey. He's a very, very inventive disc jockey. This guy's got beats going to beats and other things, and all of a sudden here's Aretha Franklin song going along, you know, goes a Marvin Gaye song, same beat, but all of a sudden it's a lot longer than it used to be, and he's found a way to loop it. I mean, it's really, really inventive stuff, and it's just kind of grooving along, and all of a sudden there's somebody just kind of playing flute, you know, just having a great old time. So if you get a chance to do that, you'll enjoy it, and I can't tell you. Another thing I know FUZZBEE doing, a friend of mine, Nick Jameson, who played in a rival band in Philadelphia, and I was with the Edison Electric Band. He was with the American Dream, and a guy named Nick Jameson, who's a brilliant guy, and an amazing musician, and also a wonderful actor. What did he play? The Russian president in
24.
In 24.
The Australian psychic in Lost, the Russian president in 24. He's always a different...
Yeah, he's got a whole bunch of different voices.
Brother Vito.
Yeah. So, give me a little bit of, what if Jimi Hendrix was here, what would Jimmy say?
Yeah, well, they came to me, there's a thing called the Flying Finale Brothers, and I think we're going to get something together with that right now, because it's very fun. All this kind of improvisation with, you know, but there's a little girl over there with a foxy lady.
Yeah, he was trying to say, in Jimmy language, that the Flying Finoli Brothers is the improv group that he plays with occasionally. They're hysterical. So, anyway, FUZZBEE Morse. So, for the last song, I want to rock you out.
My anthem, pretty well anthem.
Now, Roz, I have a question for you. She got introduced before. Roz Larman has one of the, if not the longest running folk shows. Actually, it's not the longest running, it's one of the longest running folk shows, folk scene. And she's very musical person in terms of musicologist and knows a lot of stuff. And she has a button that we wear at Folk Alliance that says, if Roz likes it, it's folk, right? So I guess I want to ask you, Roz, because sometimes I have an identity crisis in the Folk Alliances, because I'm obviously not a pure folk guy. I'm not a pure anything. I don't know what the hell I am, some sort of hybrid, you know, and I'm going with it because it is what it is, and I feel good about what I do, and I have all these different elements that want to come out, but how would you categorize it?
What you do?
Yeah.
It's good.
That's the right answer. If Roz likes it, it's good. We should change the thing. Well, I'm older than I look, and I've been doing this for a long time, and this is a song from my first CD, and I really believe this. No matter how old I get, I'll never be ready to hang up my rock and roll shoes.
Stop singing the blues. I'll be doing it
could sign my email list, would you?
You gotta leave a little space.
No.
You gotta curl your tongue.
Spit that way.
Go like this.
Spit that way.
Okay, give me a curl
Oh,
like
I see,
this,
I
right?
see.
And then, like, stick your tongue all the way out. Curl it over. Then you're